Hey everybody, welcome back to our Detroit Lions preview show here at MLive. I am Kyle Meinke.
And I'm Nate Atkins.
All right, Lions had a week to rest up after the bye there, Nate. Coming back with a significant challenge on Sunday Night Football against the Pittsburgh Steelers. All right, Nate, we've got another reader question here, so let's consult the electric Twitter machine. This question comes from Michael Brown. Will the O-line be able to afford Stafford any protection? That's the million-dollar question. The protection is getting worse as the season progresses, right? I mean, the 17 sacks the last 3 weeks for Matthew Stafford. That's the worst stretch in his career. You're down Taylor Decker already at left tackle. Now you're down Greg Robinson as well. And now you're facing a Pittsburgh Steelers team that's second in the league in sacks, and they're doing it blitzing almost like 21% of the time. That's among the league's fewest. You throw in the fact Stafford doesn't have likely his #1 receiver in Golden Tate. I just think this spells disaster for the Lions.
Yeah, it's more like the $135 million question because without Stafford out there, we know they don't have a shot. And he looked like he was laboring through the end of that Saints game. No protection. He all of a sudden was going to these timing routes that they haven't really put in. So we'll see if the bye week helps Jim Bob Cooter in this offense sort of put in more timing plays, maybe roll him out of the pocket, get him away from some of these hits. Because you've got to protect against the Steelers. They run a lot of zone that creates turnovers. If they can get pressure, the Lions have to win enough matchups up front to be able to win this game.
A big challenge for the Lions in this game is obviously neutralizing a very unique offense that has one of the best receivers in the game in Antonio Brown and probably the best running back in the game in Le'Veon Bell. Any hope for the Lions in this game, I think of doing that, starts with getting after the quarterback. They just have been among the worst all season at it in terms of the consistency of the pass rush. And I think not having Ziggy being Ziggy is the biggest issue facing them. And he just has not been the same all year. And I'm not sure if it's the shoulder or the ankle or the knee that's limited him in every single practice this year, but he's not the same.
There's always something health-wise with Ziggy Ansah, and for their sake, you hope that a bye week helped him get back to the player he's going to be, or that he used to be, because they just have to get guys better at what they're doing right now. They're not going to get Kerry Hyder back. They're not going to get guys off the street. These guys have to get more pressure. It involves teaching them what they need to improve on. So you just got to sit down with these guys and get better at what they're doing, because if you don't pressure Ben Roethlisberger, you don't have much of a chance against this offense.
On his prediction time, Nate going for his 5th win in a row. What do you got?
I shouldn't have to remind you that at this point. You should just know. But I'm going with Steelers 24, Lions 20. The bye week will help the Lions coming back for a primetime matchup. They've won 5 straight games off of a bye. But I just don't think it's enough to make up for some of these personnel mismatches. I just think special teams will help them keep it close, but in the end, Steelers have too much firepower.
I'm going for my 2nd win in a row. I know you're all impressed. I got the Steelers as well, 28-24 over the Lions. The Lions are tough at home. They're tough in prime time. They're tough after a bye. But the problem is going to be the offense. I really have a hard time seeing this offense keeping a pace with the Steelers. That's what we got for today. We'll be back next week previewing a big Monday night game at Lambeau Field. As always, you can reach us right here with our Twitter handles. I'm Kyle.
I'm Nate.
We're MLive. Keep it right here.